Bonjour à toutes, aujourd'hui on va aller interviewer James Blunt, vous savez celui qui chante sur Beautiful. Il a sorti un album en septembre, il va donner des concerts l'année prochaine en 2008, donc ça va être l'occasion pour nous de lui poser quelques questions. Je vous préviens, ça va être une interview French Touch avec un accent anglais très français, comme ça va vous décomplexer peut-être pour certaines d'avoir un accent peut-être pas toujours super, le mien ne l'est pas. Voilà, donc suivez-moi, on va aller rencontrer le Charming Man. With this album, why do you take us back to the 70s? Because of the music, the recordings?
Well, I think really it's just the way I write on a guitar and a piano. I don't really go into a studio and work with drum beats and computers. I'm working with real instruments.
Yeah.
That's the same as, you know, that era, the golden era of the 70s, singer-songwriter like Neil Young and Lou Reed, Leonard Cohen, Cat Stevens, Paul Simon, Elton John,
yeah,
David Bowie. It's all, you know, they're all writing in that way, very honest writing, without machinery but just with instruments.
Yeah, as you in this album.
And I'm probably not near any of them, but you know, just that idea. And then the recording also. I record with a band live.
Yeah.
It's not about machinery; it's about humans, and it's about
and
human spirit and emotion. And I think so. That's why. But maybe a lot of my songs also about nostalgia and memory.
A lot of interviews. You say that you don't feel any pressure about the release of this album, and I wonder how it's possible to be such as cool about that.
Just, you know, I think we're so obsessed with money and with albums, the number of albums they sell and the chart position, but that's not what music is about. That's just what, you know, the commercial side of things and the industry side of things. But I got into music because I needed to express myself through music because I loved it. It was a passion. It's a great form of communication, and so when I make a second album, I just want to make an album that I love, that really captures the songs as I hear them in my head, and is an honest reflection of an expression of emotion.
Yeah.
None of that's to do with units, so it's to do with, you know, the fun side of things, and it was easy to make.
Have you got a secret to be such cool about that? Because I know it's emotion and all that stuff, but it's a big pressure.
No, I think most musicians are pretty relaxed about it. I think it's only when you start getting involved in the industry do they start making you think about, not about the music, but instead thinking about the charts and about the financial side of it, and you know, who's cool and who's not cool, and who's wearing the right clothes and who's not wearing the right clothes, and you know, these are all a distraction from actually the job, which is to communicate and connect with people, to do music in that way. And you think about the old school musicians, someone like Elton John. You know, he doesn't care about the charts. He supports people, and he doesn't want to compete.
A lot of songs are about what you've done since your first album, since 2 or 3 years. And what do you choose to express, especially that feelings about your life? And
well, you know, I write the songs for myself. It's like a diary.
Yeah.
Just a way of understanding what goes on around me and where I fit into the world. And so yeah, I've written about the last 3.5 years since I released Back to Bedlam, and you know, it's been an amazing roller coaster ride. There's always been a camera in front of me recording everything, or a microphone, or if not, even in my most private moments, someone's wanted to find out about these things, and that gives a great intensity of life. That great intensity is great inspiration to write songs, but what people sometimes don't necessarily see and understand is that in front of that microphone and in front of that camera is a normal human being who has the same human emotion as everyone else, feels the same hope and fear that you do, and so I just wrote songs from that very honest place. Maybe sometimes an extraordinary situation, but the emotion and the feeling is one that everyone will be able to relate to.
Is it important for you to express your feeling about celebrities, to exorcise it? I don't know.
No, I don't really sing so much about that. I think celebrity is a human construct which doesn't exist. There are many more important things in the world, you know, and I'm not a celebrity, I'm a musician, and to call me a celebrity is insulting, because it takes...
Oh, sorry.
No, that's quite
I don't
right.
mean it.
But it takes away from what I do as a musician, and I think the world is a little bit addicted to celebrity right now, and it makes our world that much more shallow, because then we forget to concentrate on art and culture. And also, you know, in this day and age, there's some more important things to talk about. If you're not going to talk about the art, then we should be talking about global warming and climate change, and a couple of wars that are going on, and things that are relevant and important.
Yeah, you seem to be very involved on environmental issues, and I would like to know especially. So what are you doing in your everyday life to change something on Earth, or I don't know?
Well, I have the car I have is a new prototype car.
Electric one?
An electric car which you just plug into the wall and you charge it. Has no petrol, no gas, no exhaust fumes.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. It's the future because it's really fast as well.
Yeah.
It's developed by NASA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's a prototype at the moment, but in the future they'll make them for to buy in the shops. That's really special. And I'm installing solar energy where I live.
Ah yeah.
I live in a place where the sun always shines there.
In Ibiza,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Exactly. And then there are other things that we try and do on a tour where we take a group called the Friends of the Earth on tour, and we introduce people to Friends of the Earth so that we can all learn, because I'm just learning myself about what it is that I can do. So for them, they educate me, and they're there to educate other people as well. And then when I sell tickets online, we plant a tree for every ticket.
For one part of the price ticket, is that right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And we plant a tree for every ticket that we sell online, and we also screen a preview to their movie An Inconvenient Truth.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And we force people to watch that.
You force people to...
Well, yeah, the doors are locked.
They can't escape.
Exactly.
Okay. Three last questions about the word lost, because your album is named The Lost Souls.
Yeah.
And first of all, I would like to say to know why did you lost the O of your name?
My name is pronounced Blunt.
Yeah.
And
there's an O on it.
but even with the O, it's still pronounced Blunt. Still the same pronunciation, Blunt.
Yeah.
If I left the O in it, everyone would pronounce it the wrong way.
Ah, okay.
So, I don't want them on the radio pronouncing it the wrong way the whole time. You might as well just make it very simple for people.
Okay, so you leave it.
It's just simplicity. But yeah, it's just in my work life.
Okay. What was the last thing that you've lost? It could be an idea, an object, I don't know. An idea for a song, probably?
Yeah, maybe. I'm pretty good at not losing things, actually.
Right.
Just because I was in the army, and they just make sure that they tell you to keep everything very close. So even in my hotel here, my bags are already packed, ready to go, just in case I have to run away.
Okay, so you lost nothing?
Nothing for a while.
Okay, oh, it's good. Do you like the TV show Lost?
I haven't seen it.
Oh yeah?
No, I've never seen it. I've heard about it, I know of it, but I've never seen it.
Okay, and do you have any other favorite TV shows?
I don't watch TV at the moment that much. I guess, if I can, and because I'm traveling in different countries, it's always in a different language, but I try and keep up with the news. It's nice to know what's going on in the world.
It's more important.
So yeah, I check the news.
Yeah.